whispering? Take me home?
In the background.
At the end, at the background.
Yeah, you're whispering.
Oh, I'm not whispering. The low voice thing
Yeah.
goes. It's actually that voice.
Loop.
Backwards.
You're backmastering.
And what?
Backmastering.
It's backwards, so you can't actually hear it.
The LP. Just so I can play it backwards.
Or a computer and just turn it
Is that a
around.
possibility? I don't know.
It is in any kind of studio tool, but...
Ah.
But what am I saying?
Okay.
No, you buy the album.
You buy the album, you
Turn it
buy a
backwards.
turntable, and you play it backwards.
No, you don't, because it's not on the album.
Oh, no, you don't. It's not on the album.
It's
Okay,
on the bonus track,
let's
which
go
means
back.
no one should have
It's
it.
on the bonus track. And it's
How
on the
did you
CD.
get the bonus track?
We...
Yeah.
I did a lot of heavy
A lot
research
of-
on you, buddy. I thought it was Swedish, but you're talking backwards. No, well, obviously.
I was talking frontwards. And then it's pretty much the same
Backwards.
lyrics with some extra on it.
Okay. So, is it something profound and deep? Do I need to, we need to
No,
just buy this. We're going to buy this and play it backwards. Okay, but why did you choose to whisper?
It's not whispering.
It's whispering.
No, but it's a bit lower, so then it wouldn't be... People would go, what is going on? You can actually download a lot.
So stock samples.
You have stock samples. I did for that one for the children. I downloaded like 6 different playing children samples because we had a little bit of problem with that because I wanted children to be. If you hear a word in there somewhere, it has to be an English word.
Okay.
You know, if it's just one word, whatever. So I called upon friends in England. It's like, can you do that? It's like, what? It's like, can you get me some kind of sample? Can you record something for me? It's like, you know what? They're gonna pick me up with a blue striped car if I go around at the children's or school playground or whatever with the recorders. That's not gonna happen. So I downloaded 6 different ones and then I mixed it differently, left, right, to make it unique, so it doesn't sound like, hey, I've heard this sample before.
Who is the female vocalist? And is it the same one that's on Save My Soul?
Yes, it's one
Beautiful voice. Lovely.
vocalist, female. I've worked with her a couple of times before. So Erna has she's really professional, good singer. So
what is her name?
Erna Afterhaar. And she's been with me for the release party stuff like that. It's great. And I knew that if I asked her to come sing something, she would come sing something, perfectly in one take. And she did a couple of improvisation stuff on there as well on the album.
That are just, there's such tight harmonies and there's just such pretty blends of voices.
The first round is just me in the background, and then you start with the kids singing in the front, and then it's me. I think I do 3 vocal lines and Erna does 1 or 2. So there's a lot of things going on in the background.
I thought it sounded like a whole choir.
That comes later on.
There is a whole choir in there.
Later comes a whole choir. Or really good vocalists, and we just overdub them.
Okay, so it is, that's why they sound so really meshed together with themselves. It is the same voices blended.
Yeah, that's kind of the...
And I think that it happens maybe more than we really even know.
Happens a lot.
Especially with older people, that maybe in the end they just
forgotten, put away somewhere, and you have actually a lot of people who are really old and lonely, but definitely not sick in any way, they're, which means no one comes there. There's no nurse coming, there's no nothing coming. They're just,
So what gave you the idea of, last moments, last desperate hours, let me call girl?
Well, I read about the article somewhere, so I can't remember
It's
where.
a true story?
It's a true story.
Okay.
And it just kind of triggered me. It's like, wow, this is horrible. Yeah, it's really, really sad, and I didn't say from when he died, but I'm personally a strong believer of the placebo effect. I've heard people with terminal illness, getting cured because they thought it wasn't terminal. stuff like that. And the other way around as well. People who are completely healthy just fall down and die because they give up.
Loneliness.
Yeah, they say, just screw this, I'm leaving, and they do that. So that I definitely believe in that kind of.
But they wanted to talk to somebody before they left. So.
Well, if there's no one there and you're sitting there and it's 2 o'clock at night, you can't really go knock on the door of the neighbor and like, hey, I got a beer. You want to fancy a chat? It's not going to work. And you can call 911, but it's not going to be a really chatty thing, So, you apparently call the sex line.
And it's okay if you don't know my name. It's okay if I don't know your name. I just want somebody to talk to.
Somebody to talk to, yeah.
Yeah. It was really a heavy and depressing song.
It's pretty darn depressing.
It has a catchy tune with sing-along lyrics. I don't even know the hero and I don't even know the friend. But what is the story behind it? Were you at a moment in your life that somebody disappointed you?
No, it's actually completely the other way around.
Okay.
That's what I hoped. This is completely the other way around, where just sitting on the grass in the sun with a bit of wind and go, you know what? I'm fine. This is perfect. I don't need anyone next to me. I don't need a friend. I don't need a hero to come and save the day, because this is just
enough.
perfect. This is enough. This is perfect. Just sit here and.
If this is as good as it gets, it's good enough.
It's good enough. Yeah.
Well, that's a nice philosophy.
It's kind of that kind of the rest of the album's pretty depressive that way. This is like finally like, hey, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna sit here for a while.